Have you ever wondered about the origins of the first superhero? Long before the legends of Hercules or Achilles, there was Gilgamesh, the ancient Sumerian hero whose exploits were so extraordinary that they blurred the lines between myth and history. Imagine a king so powerful that he challenged the gods themselves, yet so human that he sought the secret of eternal life to escape the fate that befalls all mortals. In the city of Uruk, over 4,000 years ago, Gilgamesh reigned supreme. His kingdom was a marvel of civilization, with towering walls that stretched as far as the eye could see, constructed under his command. But Gilgamesh was no ordinary king. According to the ancient texts, he was 2/3 divine and 1/3 human, a demigod with unparalleled strength and wisdom, yet burdened with the flaws and desires of men. Gilgamesh's tale begins with a dark and unsettling truth. His people, the citizens of Uruk, suffered under his rule. Despite his divine heritage, Gilgamesh was a tyrant, using his might to oppress his subjects and claim the first night with every bride. The gods, disturbed by his arrogance and the cries of his people, decided to create a counterbalance, a wild man named Enkidu, fashioned from clay and brought to life by the goddess Uruk. Enkidu, a creature of the wilderness, roamed the plains, living among the animals and protecting them from hunters. His existence was a stark contrast to the civilized but oppressive world of Uruk. Yet, the gods intended their paths to cross. A harlot from Uruk, sent to tame Enkidu, introduced him to the ways of man through love and civilization. As Enkidu embraced his humanity, he grew aware of Gilgamesh's tyranny and resolved to confront him. Their confrontation was epic. Gilgamesh and Enkidu, two titanic figures, clashed in the streets of Uruk in a battle that shook the city to its core. But this struggle, instead of leading to more destruction, resulted in an unexpected friendship. Recognizing each other's strength and valor, they bonded as brothers, embarking on adventures that would become the stuff of legend. Together, they decided to seek out and vanquish Humbaba, the monstrous guardian of the cedar forest, a being so fearsome that even the gods feared to tread in his domain. Armed with divine weapons and the blessings of the sun god Shamash, they ventured into the heart of the forest. The battle with Humbaba was ferocious, the air filled with the clash of steel and the roars of the monster. Despite Humbaba's terrifying might, Gilgamesh and Enkidu triumphed, beheading the beast and offering its head to the gods. Their victory was celebrated, but it came with a dire consequence. The goddess Ishtar, enamored with Gilgamesh, proposed marriage. Gilgamesh, aware of her capricious and vindictive nature, rejected her advances, listing the tragic fates of her previous lovers. Enraged, Ishtar unleashed the bull of heaven upon Uruk, a divine beast that wrought havoc and death. Once again, Gilgamesh and Enkidu faced the supernatural, slaying the bull and saving their city. But their defiance of the gods had sealed their fate. Enkidu fell ill, cursed by the gods for their arrogance. His death was slow and agonizing, a stark reminder of the mortality that even heroes could not escape. Gilgamesh, stricken with grief and fear of his own demise, embarked on a quest for immortality. His journey led him across treacherous waters and through the very edges of the world to find Utnapishtim, the survivor of the Great Flood, who had been granted eternal life by the gods. Utnapishtim, witnessing Gilgamesh's desperation, shared the secret of the flood and the divine assembly's decision to grant him immortality. Yet he offered Gilgamesh a challenge: stay awake for 6 days and 7 nights. Gilgamesh, exhausted from his travels, failed almost immediately. As a final gesture, Utnapishtim's wife persuaded her husband to reveal the location of a plant that could restore youth. Gilgamesh, rejuvenated by the prospect, found the plant but lost it to a serpent while bathing, symbolizing the eternal cycle of life and death. Returning to Uruk, Gilgamesh came to a profound realization. True immortality was not in living forever, but in the enduring legacy one leaves behind. He took pride in the great walls of Uruk, a testament to his reign, and accepted his mortality, transforming from a tyrant to a wise and just ruler. His story, etched in clay tablets, survived millennia, inspiring countless generations. Gilgamesh's epic is more than just a tale of heroism. It is a reflection on the human condition, exploring themes of friendship, loss, and the quest for meaning in a transient world. It remains one of the earliest and most enduring stories of mankind, a reminder that even the mightiest heroes must confront their own humanity.